helped others was when I worked at a camp for homeless children for a week in order to, or for a couple of years, but like they get a week of camp because they can't afford it in LA.
What's your name?
Garrett.
Name a time that you helped others.
I bought Girl Scout cookies from the Girl Scout in Usedam, even though she didn't have Thin Mints or Samoas, not because I wanted other cookies, but because I wanted to help the Girl Scout.
What's your name?
I'm Kiki.
Name a time that you helped others.
I don't know if it was in freshman or sophomore year. I think it might have been freshman actually. Okay. In freshman year, I worked for a small nonprofit in my neighborhood, and it was called the Metro West Foundation. And me and a group of other kids reviewed grants and then decided, like based on grant proposals, where to allocate funds. And that project was largely because my mom is involved in a lot of nonprofit work and is like good friends with the people who run Foundation for Metro West, but also just because I was interested in philanthropy.
What's your name?
Zoe Darman.
Okay, name a time that you helped others.
Over the summer, I volunteered for this organization called Project Angel Food, where I made food for people who have HIV/AIDS that cannot go out of their house to get their own food.
What was going on at the time that motivated you to help others?
Well, one, I needed stuff to do over the summer. Two, I wanted to just help them in general, because why not spend my time doing that instead of just staying in my room? Three, my friends were doing it also, which motivated me to do it. Helped with the college process also. I helped them in order to give them a fun week of camp to try to make their summer better because they are in bad situations.
What was going on at the time that motivated you to help others?
She had Girl Scout cookies, and normally I would have bought some regardless, but she didn't have any of the flavors that I like, so I figured I may as well still be nice.
Why did you help her?
Because my sister was a Girl Scout.
In large part, what motivated me to do the project is my parents have been really involved in philanthropy throughout their lives, so I grew up kind of around a culture that engaged a lot with philanthropy. Yeah.
Did you do this with other people, friends, or strangers?
Everyone who I worked with was a stranger. It was from like the greater Boston area, not just my neighborhood, so I didn't know them, but most of the people there were, I think, pretty like closely related to me in terms of what drove them to do it.
What was going on at the time that motivated you to help others?
My high school at the time was very big on community outreach programs, so I was looking up a lot of foundations to give my time to, and that was the one that I chose, and then I just sort of prolonged my time there and did it for all of the rest of high school. I went a lot of times with my mom, but I also got my friends to go with me because they needed extra hands.
Why did you choose this group or topic?
I'm very interested in the food industry, so it sort of played into that, and as well just like helping the community, and it was close to my house, so it was just like a lot of things tied together.
Do you think your culture, religion, or upbringing influenced your decision to help others?
Yes, because I had the opportunity to help them and had time to help them and money to help them, so which they couldn't do.
Do you think your culture, religion, or upbringing influenced your decision to help others?
Well, I'm not religious, so it was my upbringing. Like my parents always said, like, if it's not hard to go out of your way to do something, then why not do it?
Do you think your culture, religion, or upbringing influenced your decision to help others?
I think my culture definitely influenced that. Both of my parents are immigrants, so I have always had the stories of them and their like issues or challenges in coming to a new country, and a lot of the groups that we worked with were also either children of immigrants or in this specific program, or like ELL, which like English language learner groups, like children. So I think that that really appealed to me because it's something that I have heard a lot about growing up and have experienced a lot of the cultures of the people that I was working with. One of the groups that we work with was largely Latino, and I'm Latina, so that was part of it.
Do you think your culture, religion, or upbringing influence your decision to help others?
I think that French culture definitely like makes people want to cook for a lot of people, and like I mean all the time there's just always food involved in our lives, so I think in that sense maybe, but I just believe that in general my high school cultivated that sort of experience, and helping the community was always a big part, so both of them tied together.